Good morning, YouTube. Jason here, 606 Garage. We got some stuff come in, finally. You know, Santa Claus visits this property frequently. But we got some stuff in coming up for some things going on. So I figured we'll do a couple, show you what we got going on. We got some parts for the Capri, got some parts for the Coupe, and then we got a few parts for just a little bit of anything whenever we decide to put them on. I think I've got everything I need to get the wheels on this Capri. So let's take a look at what we got. Let's do some box opening. All right, so my steering rack come in. Now this is just a cheapie. This part is steel. You know, I guess they don't make them like the OEM ones no more. Now I've got a few OEM racks with the aluminum housings like that. Now I destroyed that one, turned it into a manual rack, but I'm gonna keep that housing. A rebuild kit to rebuild a new rack, it's only about 30 or 40 bucks. Now, I didn't want to spend a whole day. Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful. That should work anyway, though. I didn't want to spend a whole day rebuilding the rack. When I get this car up and running and rolling and Dad's doing his thing in the paint room, I'll probably get a couple rebuild kits and get a couple racks ready for the future. So we got that. We got our end links in. And we got our brand new brake lines in. So what we got here? All right, so got these boxes. They're a little wet because they stayed in the bed of the truck last night. We'll open one and see if the insides are wet. If they are, we'll open them all. It looks like we're dry. Actually, these look kind of galvanized. All right, so as you can see, man, these are thick. Torch box reinforcements is exactly what these are. Upper and lower kit. Now, they look very decent. I can already see what I don't like is these right here. Now, I won't use these. They make these out of aluminum, and I use steel. So what I'll do is I'll get a piece of steel pipe, cut the right angle and everything on them. That way I can weld these to these, because these just go basically like that. When the bolts go through it, I'll weld this to that. Just more or less, I don't know why I would, for strength or whatever. But I don't use the aluminum ones. Let's see what we got here. Now this goes on the inside of the upper torch boxes. And you see how it's got the gusset welded in place. I actually didn't think it had that in the picture. I was kind of concerned about it, but it is there. That's great. So these, and it comes with all the hardware. It doesn't show the hardware in the picture. Now I bought these off, now these are grade 5 bolts, which are fine. They'll do anything you need them to do. I bought these off eBay. Now they sell these kits pretty expensive, like $100 or so a piece, 120 bucks a piece. Man, this outfit right here sold these for 50 bucks. And when I mean 50 bucks, they were $54. But I was able to get them for 50 bucks because I bought 3 sets. If you bought 3 sets, it kept dropping the price down. But that was a max. I was going to get 4 and it didn't take any more money off. So I stopped at 3 sets. Now, this is, you're talking about a good day's work putting a set of these in. And but it's just something I like to keep on hand because the set that I had bought for my blue coupe, wherever it is, over there, I used on the Capri. So I sat there and think, well, I've got Cherry Bomb. I've got the blue coupe. I got to redo that set. And then depending on what I do first, either the maroon hatch or the light blue 86 coupe out there. 3 will get me started. All right, so first things first, I need to get this rack set in place on this car. Go ahead and get the steering shaft where it needs to be. I've got tie rod ends here somewhere. I'm 100% sure I do. Nope. Somewhere I have tie rod ends here. Well, somewhere there's tie rod ends. I bought a brand new set of tie rod ends. Okay, there they are. They're in a box. Show you what else I got. Hey, you ever heard the old saying, get what you pay for, right? Well, I could have put this together a little bit better, but I bought this black power steering bracket, alternator bracket kits. And man, they really come with the sorriest set of bolts that won't even work. Got the anodized pulleys for it that also comes with bolts that won't work. So I did buy a new set of bolts for the crank pulley, because the downfall to using this these aftermarket pulleys like this, the spacer, it's not threaded, which you wouldn't want it to be threaded. Obviously, you want to thread into the steel. But the difference is you have to have right at an inch longer bolt to pass through that to thread into the harmonic balancer. So keep that in mind. That goes on there like that. And then this feller just goes on there like that. Now I got the black pulleys and the black brackets because I just don't want really nothing shiny on this engine. I don't care about chrome. It's just something else to take care of. So, but we're getting close to getting ready to assemble this. I'm waiting on a few things. But yeah, let's see what we can do. All right, so these have got some pretty nice looking steel bushings in them that are gonna have to come out somehow. Coming. Looks like the whole bushing's coming, which is fine. All right, there's one side of it. Let's make sure they are. I gotta knock these out. I gotta make sure they're compatible. Chinese knockoff. They are nice bushings though. I'm gonna save them. Now, let's see if the ones that I've got from UPR will fit in there. And they do. For sure. Wonderful. That was one of my fears, that wasn't going to be compatible. Now, you notice this is just a rubber, you know, whatever this is made out of. The sleeve is actually welded on the cross member, and then the bolt goes through that. So that is how that is. So let me get the other one out here, over there. And I'm actually going to save those bushings and sleeve for one that I redo. Learned something today. I learned that there is a huge difference between a 79 brake caliper. I think they're the same 79 to 83. 83 up is a different brake caliper, even for the, you know, the small brakes. I thought, man, what could be different? Well, I checked it out. Look at this. All right, so this is the 79 spindle. Well, I went and got me, it's off a 90 model. But man, like it's not even close to fitting in there. I mean, this thing is tiny compared to the brake caliper it's on that, just to do the same job. I couldn't figure out what the deal was, because these brake calipers are a little bit more expensive than well, actually they're double the price of the later model 4-cylinder brakes. And it if you ever decide to keep the smaller brakes on one, which you're gonna go through the hassle to change the spindles and stuff, I definitely advise against it. But if you're going to, I would go up with the later model spindles and the smaller caliper, because they're literally half the price of these and definitely more readily available. Not very many people sell the OEM 70 model brake calipers anymore. I guess I'm going to have to rebuild these, which actually I think they look fairly decent. They look like they've actually been kind of rebuilt. Gaskets and everything are real soft in it. The boot, you know, whatever, that's all real soft. I don't know. Just part of it. I need the new rubber pieces that go in there though. More holdups. All right, guys, that's it for today. Got the rack ends, tie rod ends on it. Not crazy about the tie rod ends. They don't have grease fittings on them. They might not stay. Everything's starting to look good though. I like the way it's turning out. Slowly coming together. Slowly coming together. But yeah, it's starting to happen. Guys, thanks for following me. Like and subscribe. We're eventually gonna get this car done. I know I'm slow. I don't really get a lot done from video to video. I keep running into things that I need, and instead of just throwing it back together, I'm trying to do it the best I can. I think I am gonna go ahead and just order some brand new brake calipers for this thing, because honestly, the only thing they need is the rubber inserts for the pins to slide on. But I really feel like well, you know what, I might just order those rubber ends, because this is the only 79 that I have. Well, I have actually another one there, but it's already got the 87 and up spindles and brakes for it. Not on it, for it. So, all right, locking up, turn everything off. Got a video coming. We're going to put this 1-ton engine stand together. And I got almost everything I need to modify the little orange POS engine stand over there. We're gonna make it a little bit more better, a little bit more desirable, easier to work with. And if it doesn't work out, hey, I wasted more money in my life, that's for sure. So I think one day this week coming, I found a 85, 86 coupe. It's like a wider beige color. Somebody's cut the quarters off of it, which upsets me a little bit, because the car's not fixable. Well, it probably would have been fixable, but regardless, a friend of mine really needs a passenger side quarter panel for a coupe, and I mean, I'd love to help him straighten that car out and get that. A lot of sentimental value on that car. I've tried to get him to sell it to me once or twice. He just won't budge on it. But I'd like to at least see it get fixed for him. I'm just buying the car for the front bumper, the spats, the hood, you know, just basically the front end. And, you know, whatever little interior pieces we can salvage out of it. We probably won't be able to salvage any, but we're going to try. It did have a couple front seats in it, which is usually a plus. They probably ain't no good either. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I don't know what happened this week, coming in at 240. So, and maybe I was actually heavier in 237 point whatever I said it was. My God, I'm sorry, 264. I was 264 this morning. I think last week I posted I was 263.7. So, and now it's time to really start paying attention to my calories, logging them, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to really hear about all that. But I am going to keep you updated on, because that is part of one of my goals. So, and I'd like to see everybody else get their goals done. And thanks to you all that shared your goals, resolutions, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try to stick with mine, and hopefully y'all stick around and watch me do it. Guys, thanks for watching.